Hello and welcome to episode 27 of Metric Mates. It is an absolute blast to be back. I'm really excited to be back. I know we had such a lovely response to the makeover of our podcasts from last time, and everyone's been really nice. And obviously, it's because we have a new host in Kate, not because me and Rob have put up with Kate for an entire episode and we've continued to want to put up with Kate moving forward. So, yeah, it's a pleasure to be back. How are you both? Are you doing okay?
It's warm, isn't it?
Warm, innit? It is warm. It is. It's a boiler at the minute. And I don't really cope well with the heat. I don't mind it in little small bursts. I can do like little half an hours here and there, but for any longer than that, I'm out.
Little half an hour.
I'm out. What about you? Are you big heat lovers?
I don't like it when it's too humid. I don't mind when
it's all sticky.
That's why the hair is up.
Fucking belting start to the podcast, isn't it? Whatsoever, like, yeah.
Oh, isn't it?
How are you, Kate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. How are you, Ash?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm gonna put something out there which I'm very excited about. I actually got. Oh, fuck! I'm just nearly next to my microphone. I actually got married.
He's married.
I'm married. I'm officially metric married. Weird.
No more metric dates for you.
No more metric dates for me. No, I'm a married metric man. Yeah, we had a lovely wedding last weekend. It was couldn't have asked for a better day, and it was lovely. I won't ramble on all day. But yeah, that's a nice change in my life. Has anyone else got anything going on?
I hit level 300 on Fortnite today.
Yes, basically the same thing. Basically the same. What about you, Rob? Have you done any equally?
You got married or hit level 300 on Fortnite, Rob?
I'm not even at 200 yet.
No, he's sat on 144.
Not really since the last podcast.
I don't know how you play it as often as you do, Rob, with me and everyone else, but you still like a level 144.
I don't even know how I made it past 100, to be fair.
Well, you did because it's because you bought the quest pack and had all those levels that you could just pick up randomly. That's why.
Probably.
How are you, Rob? You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy to be back. You're buzzing to be on your 27th episode. You know,
27.
yeah. You're the only continual member aside from the person, well, me, who made the whole podcast in the first place. How does it feel being the last actual original Metric Mate?
Mine not good enough for this. So.
No, you're like we told you you're the upgrade in the last episode.
This is my 4th episode.
This is technically true, yeah. Do you know what it is? You've been in more episodes than Chris ever was.
Ah, really?
That's really funny. So I am technically an original Metric Mate.
You are technically, yeah. You've overtaken an original, so we can crown you as an original. So there we go.
We're like the sugar babes.
Sugar babes. Which one am I?
Yeah. Who knows who might appear next week? I might just put Zara on my side next week and let you three have a podcast. No.
Yeah.
Zara's funny.
I'm glad. I think she's funny as well. But funnily enough,
she'd be a brilliant addition or replacement.
Okay, I mean you could have just left it with addition and just kind of gone with that. But I have tried to. I'm trying to convince her to come on for an episode. So who knows? She might come on alongside me as co-host one day. But we'll see. But yeah, Rob, you all good? Ticking along nicely?
All good, yeah. All good. No complaints.
Good. Good stuff. You excited for this week's Duel of the Drinks?
I am.
Yeah. We'll get
a saucy one, isn't it?
Bit of a saucy one. We'll get a little bit onto that in a little while. But before we get into anything, over the week, I don't know if you've seen on social media across Instagram, we were brave enough to open up our anonymous DMs again. To see what you guys thought. 1 of the episodes, 2 of the new style and Kate and kind of how things have changed since I think it was May was the time before we put out another episode. So just how things have gone. And you've actually responded, which has been nice. Shocker, I know. None of them have been overly brutal this time either, which is nice for us, but we could have done with a little bit of
That's because I didn't do any
yeah,
responses.
because you're actually involved in it this time, not the one putting the questions in. But what we'll do is we'll first, before we get into anything else, we'll have a little read through of these, and then yeah, we probably won't make this a regular thing. It'll be maybe once every 4 episodes. We'll maybe jump back into it or something. But I just thought it'd be fun to jump back in. So let's have a little nosy. Uh, 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 uh. Okay. Okay. What's the stupidest thing you thought as a kid? When you were a child, what was the stupidest thing you thought?
Um, how long have you got? That's a tough question because
Yeah, it's a
I was
yeah,
a really stupid kid.
right.
I was really silly and just, I don't know. I don't know. Let me come back to you.
Okay. Rob, what did you think as a child that was silly or stupid?
Yeah, it's a tough question. That.
Really tough question.
Yeah, I feel like we've started off with like a proper
I
thinker,
mean,
which is
you
not
could
what we
probably
need.
when you're like 3 or something, you believe like magic's real and all that kind of shit, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some debate that there is some form of magic that is real. Kate, don't roll your eyes. It's true.
Was that out loud? Sorry.
I like it was extraordinarily loud. I heard it in
Sorry.
my house. That's how loud it was.
Um, I used to have an imaginary friend, and I
Okay.
like fully like thought they were like real, like genuinely.
Right.
Like I would talk to them all the time.
Okay.
I don't know what they were. I don't know their pronouns or anything. I don't know what it was. It
Yeah,
was just
then.
there, and I just talked to all the time. I never had like voices in my head. Let me just get
No.
that straight.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, I just yeah.
So, does the person still kind of obviously do you not see them now, obviously
Are
still,
you
but
asking
like
if I have an imaginary friend at the age of
no, but
26?
no, no. Do you find yourself often thinking about them, or is it just because that question's come up?
No, it's just because that question's come up. However, I do always have an internal monologue at all times.
Right. Okay. So, do you feel like if someone gave you a pen and paper, you could just scribble shit all the time about what's
Yeah.
going on? That's actually
Hmm.
not. I think that'd be like a really cool idea for like an art piece or something, or like a performance or something. You
Oh,
could.
it just
Well, that's a weird
what
question.
about
It's a hard
you?
question, that.
Funny
You know, I used
question.
to believe, if you ate fruit with seeds in it, or if you ate the
Yes,
seeds,
that was
something
one.
would grow in
Yeah,
you.
Tree would grow out your belly button.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
I was absolutely convinced of that. I stressed so much once because I ate some apple seeds and I literally cried for like 3 hours.
Oh,
Because
I ate the full apple.
do you? Oh, I'll always
Yeah.
just core it and then just chuck it. Do you just like fully just go in for the crunch at the end?
Well, you know, you just eat the core with the rest of the apple. It just tastes the same. Genuinely tastes the same. You can't even notice it if you do it all
Oh,
together.
maybe I'll have to try it. Maybe.
But if it's like a dirty one, I won't do it. But you know.
If it's a dirty one, I won't do it.
No,
It's
because you know,
so-
like when the bottom of the apple's like a bit like dusty. No,
Yeah,
I ain't eating
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Don't even start.
No, you know my gag reflex is fucking terrible, so I'm not having it.
another one I
Uh,
had actually, I was just thinking because I used to watch like Wallace and Gromit and that, so I
yeah.
thought the moon was actually made out of cheese. Have you seen that one where he like goes to the moon
Yeah. Yeah.
and his crackers out?
I used to always want the cheese in Wallace and Gromit. Doesn't it look like
It did look
it
really
looks
nice, didn't
Look
it?
really
delicious,
good.
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I have all, yeah. Are they still making Wallace and Gromit? So have they stopped doing it?
There
I
must
don't know.
be.
I know there
Got
was a film, wasn't there, a few years ago?
Quick Google.
to. I can think about what the stupid things I thought as a kid were as well now.
Like your budgie, having the budgie on your shoulder. I think it to walk
They're
out
making a they're making a Christmas 2024 feature film.
Jesus. They're absolutely not intending to be a dairy joke, but milking the shit out of the fucking Wallace and Gromit, aren't they? Fucking hell.
They're
they
just
like
crackers, aren't they?
Ah, crackers and cheese. It is just utterly
Yeah.
ridiculous. Um,
Wallace and Gromit to return for 2024 film.
oh well. There you go, Rob. You can finally find out whether the mood's been out of cheese.
It'd be pretty epic if it was.
Do you
Imagine
want me
This
to Google
all
it?
the peas like rolling around the air.
this will be the answer to all. Oh, I remember what I thought was stupid, and then terrified me about years later when I realized actually it wasn't the case. I used to think the Teletubbies were real.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was people in suits. And then when
Have
I
you seen
saw,
how big Teletubbies actually are? Like the suits,
yeah,
they're huge. They're
and
like
then I
10 foot
saw that
tall.
whole like terror thing a couple of years later when they like talked about how they were all just like meth heads all the time and just, and then I saw them take their heads off and it fucking broke me, honestly. I was like, how how is this a thing? I assume they were just real. Oh, honestly. Yeah. Teletubbies. I mean, even looking back now, they are terrifying to look at.
Oh no, I like
Baby,
Teletubbies.
big baby son coming up.
Right, we better get a rig along because that was only question one. So should we move on? Ba, 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 ba. How big of a nerd are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Like, do you consider yourself a nerd or do you just like games and, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably about an 8. I'm not like super nerdy. Like, I don't like play Dungeons and Dragons and shit like that.
So
And
on a scale of 1 to 10, you're rating yourself an 8.
yeah,
It's
One
quite high.
being not,
yeah,
10 being full on nerdy nerd. And you're like, well, I'm not a massive nerd, so an 8.
yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Like a
That
six.
didn't make sense.
But no, because if you like, so 1 is not a nerd,
Yeah.
10 is the
Okay, so if
nerdiest.
I lower myself down to like a 6,
That makes more sense.
okay, fine. I'm a 6.
Change your score now.
6.
I don't know. I feel like that's a really vague
It's
question, to be honest.
subjective, I suppose, like what you
Yeah,
could
well,
consider a
exactly. Because
nerd,
I
but
wouldn't say I'm a nerd at all. Like,
no.
I like playing games, but
Yeah,
also I don't I don't look like a nerd for a start.
true.
Quite the opposite.
True.
So
I would say similar for all of us. I don't think any of us look particularly nerdy. I
yeah.
No.
think,
I
like you
just mean
say,
like pierced and tattooed. That's not really
I
nerd, is it?
feel like we all, like you say, we all play video games and we all enjoy video games. But
It doesn't make you a nerd though.
so what point do you become a nerd? Like I
And then
like
and then you have the question
yeah,
of, is nerd an insult?
true. But
Yeah.
we're oh my God.
We're
We're
overthinking it.
uh
You're overthinking it.
yeah,
Overthinking the question. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think I've had a stroke or something there. Honestly, my whole brain just went, what the fuck are you doing?
Babbity boopy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it's kind of subjective. I don't want to overthink it. Like if someone said to you, I feel like if someone said to you, do you play computer games? Do you like, I mean, I would say I'm a bit more of a nerd because obviously my room is covered in like Super Mario and, I've got fucking cuddly toys of Sonic and Pokemon up on my thing. And, so I'm a nerd in that sense. But I think
Yeah.
that's more just nostalgia than anything else.
Mhm.
Because the other side of my room is very not nerdy, so it kind of balances out. Or at least I try and make me feel like it balances out so I don't feel like a massive
No,
nerd.
I am an adult, I promise.
Yeah. Oh, what the
Why have I
fuck?
gone pink?
What's happened, Kate?
It's a
Has your
cute kitty.
webcam just
Hold on.
broken on you?
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Oh, oh,
There we go.
oh. There we go. What about you, Rob? Would you say you were ultimate nerd or
No, I don't think so. I think I don't know, nerd used to be like super uncool, didn't it? It was
I
like
did?
super
That's the thing.
like
Yeah. But I don't think
I don't
necessarily now it's an uncool thing, is it?
No,
know. I think
not even a little bit.
maybe someone who wasn't very social at school, who was smart and didn't talk to anyone.
Uh-huh.
Be like, he's a nerd or she's a nerd or whatever. It's like some way to degrade them a bit, but I don't think any of us are nerds in that
No.
sense.
All right, okay. That's all right. Just a question. Just don't shoot the messenger. I didn't write them. They were just
Let me
there.
ask him.
I'm just saying.
But what do you mean by a nerd? What does a nerd mean?
It's a nerd,
Nerd
yeah.
could be an insult. All right.
B.
I didn't answer the question.
Are you
I'm
sure?
just reading it. Oh, okay. A secret you kept from your parents. Is that a secret that
You want
you've
me
kept?
to just
Huh?
say the secret on a
Yeah,
public platform?
essentially,
Okay,
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So maybe don't do one that's going to incriminate you, because
Maybe one they already know that they didn't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not and also not that I assume that your parents are the ultimate Metric Mate fans are going to sit and watch this entire episode and go, "You lying bastard."
What are you talking about?
Like if you declare something,
Yeah, they watch it.
well, okay, well then maybe don't declare something that's going to incriminate you. Then I was just trying to save your ass there, to be honest.
Well, there was always the, oh, I'm off to go and sleep at my mate's house, but you're actually getting pissed in a field.
Fucking rattled in a field somewhere. Yeah.
Not rattled.
Like rattle could mean more than one thing. I mean, there's probably was occasions where I was getting, well, I was doing the rattling. I wasn't being rattled.
Not bad.
It's true. Everyone did it. Let's not fucking lie and sit here and say we're all saints. Oh, stop it with the awkwardness, because then I feel awkward. Can we move on?
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay. Well, it was a bit of a cop out, but I'll let you have it. Rob? It's so generic. Everyone did it.
All right then. I
I'm not
smoked for like 3 years before my parents found out.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I don't
okay.
anymore. Don't smoke, kids. It's not good for you.
It's not. It's not. Rob?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a
There
good.
must
I
be
used
something.
to,
Rob was doing class A's when he was 14, weren't you?
Yeah.
when I was
Queuing
about
up in his
13,
mum's living room.
14. No, I used to sneak out my house. Actually, I used to go like downstairs and then like go out the downstairs window and just go meet my mates and stuff.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
13.
I don't think I've ever like properly snuck out before.
No.
Really?
I just kind of went.
I'm
See you later.
just trying to think if there's any that I've done. There must be something.
You cop out now.
I know I can't.
Yeah.
Can I?
You've had the longest time to think as well.
Oh, okay, I remember. It's not super exciting, but it's a secret nonetheless. When I was like 10 or 11, I was at my mum's. I used to just love drinking like big pints of milk. Like you just like pour a big glass of milk and biscuits and that. And it was quite late.
Uh,
What? No, I don't anymore. Like the thought, like fucking absolutely no way. I wouldn't be able to leave the house for a week if I decked a pint of milk. But like the fact is, when I was younger, I used to just love it. I used to get loads of digestives, bit of milk, and I dropped it all clean over the sofa, and it was a brand new sofa,
oh
and
my
like
God,
it
the smell.
smell and it's stained and everything, and I blamed it on my dog. And like they fucking were raging. They believed me as well. And like the dog was just fucking like banished from the house for like 2 weeks. They were like, "You're not coming back in," because they thought the dog had just pissed off this new sofa. Because I'd
What,
sprayed
it
it with that
smelled
much
like
Febreze,
milk?
it didn't smell like
Oh,
milk
No,
anymore.
no.
So when they woke up next morning, they were like, "What's that big stain?" I was like, "Oh, the dog's fucking pissed everywhere. I tried to clean it up last night, but it didn't come out, and they lost it." And I was just like, "So yeah, if you're listening, Mum, it was me. It wasn't the dog. Sorry."
Well, this is an exclusive. She didn't
Oh
know.
yeah, oh yeah. She still thinks it was the dog.
Oh, you're getting bollocks after this. We get an invoice in post.
I know. Sofa cleaning. Right, two more to go. How was your wedding, Ash? Did Rob cry?
Nearly. I was
I
not
mean, I
far.
don't think it's nearly. I think there was a little tear,
Was there?
just
Maybe.
a little tiny
It's
one.
very
Yeah.
nice.
Um.
Because Ashley was balling
Oh
pretty
my
hard.
God.
I
Honestly,
saw a picture. You were a mess, weren't
do
you?
you know that picture's become a meme already?
That's it.
Yeah. To the point where people just send me it on WhatsApp and go, haha. And I'll go,
You don't know about me.
yeah, and Rob does it all the
Right,
time
mate.
as well.
You're right.
Yeah, but like they don't say hi or nothing. They just send me that picture of me crying. And I'm just like, right,
No,
okay.
I like it. I think it's really sweet. I cry at weddings.
Bit of a
Every wedding
moment.
I've been to, I've cried.
Yeah. So yeah, my wedding was fantastic and I loved every minute of it. But yes, I did cry the entire time to the point where the registrar was like, "Can you please just stop crying?" Because I was trying to get through the vows and I was like,
It's all right.
she was like, "You need to get these out." But yeah, Rob, I don't think properly cried. I think he was a bit choked up.
Yeah. I was
But
looking the other way, like when you're watching a sad film,
yeah,
you
you're trying to make it look
look
like
away
it's
It's
just
like
for a
actually
the
great, and
second.
you're just like, nah,
Yeah.
was that fuck? Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, no, it was great. We enjoyed it. And last but not least, it's less of a question, more just of a message. The new episode format and segments are great. Thank you very much. Kate has hit the ground running as co-host and is a lovely addition to the podcast. Try not to blush too much. All right, we could have done with a
God.
compliment from me and Rob as well, but apparently not. So, looking forward to see what's coming with the Metric Mates podcast.
Metric Kates from now on.
Metric Mates podcast. But yeah, there you go. A lovely message to end the time off with. That's good. That I think
Sweet, isn't it?
yeah, that's nice. That oh yeah, we'll come back to that. I think that's a nice little segment. That what are you
Yeah,
drinking, Rob?
we'll do like a new updated version of Compliment City, but except the viewers compliment us.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah,
Tell me I'm pretty. That's what I want, basically.
just tell me.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Right. So I know we had a Reddit story last week, and that one not last week, last episode, because who knows when this last one went out. But this one is going to be less of a "Am I the arsehole?" This is just going to be a genuine reaction to a story that I found personally hilarious. So
I'm
it,
excited.
yeah, it may be that my humor is just not very good, and you guys are going to sit there and go, "That was the worst fucking story I've ever heard in my life." But who knows? So I'll just find it. Just give me 1 second, and then we'll get going. Right. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, it's not. You can react. Please react as much as you can, because otherwise, it's just going to be me reading a boring story, and no one wants to
These are
listen to
really
that.
animated reactions, Rob.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why my camera's gone weird. It's like zoomed me in. I wish it had like come back
Because we're
out again.
on Zoom.
Zoom. That's Zoom
It
for
doesn't
you.
think
Anyway,
I'm sat so far away from my camera. Look, this is my full arm.
what's that? That's
Okay,
a
careful,
ring.
guys.
Right. Okay. So last night, my wife's boss from her brand new job invited us over for dinner. On the drive over, my wife reiterated many times to me just how important it was to make a good impression. I scoffed and arrogantly informed my silly wife that I always make good impressions. My wife's boss is a single lady in her 50s, so it was just the three of us. We chit-chatted over drinks and salads and seemed to be really hitting it off. She laughed at my well-timed jokes, perfectly appropriate banter, and my wife seemed pleased. Soon she brought out the main course, a nice, big, juicy steak for each of us. As I began to cut into my steak, I was discouraged to discover how undercooked this steak was. Now, I've had my fair share of rare steak. I prefer medium, but I can handle rare. This was several minutes on a hot grill short of rare. I probably could have resurrected the cow if I tried. Instead, I sat there fidgeting with a knife and fork, worrying about how I was going to get away with not eating the steak. Claim veganism? No, I'd already feigned great enthusiasm upon having the steak. Just then, our hostess excused herself to the kitchen to take care of some dessert preparations. As I looked across the fancy dining room table at the open window of this third-story apartment, a cartoon light bulb appeared over my head. I knew I had to be decisive, realizing that she could return at any moment, so I committed. I grabbed the steak with my hand, gently shook off the juice, and executed a perfect throw through the center of their open window. Here's the big time fuck up. The window wasn't open. It was the cleanest fucking window you've ever seen in your entire life. That's it until my mostly raw slab of steak slammed up against it and slowly slid down, leaving a trail of bloody juice in its wake. My wife, whose steak was a nice medium rare and was unaware of my predicament, turned, jaw dropped, and stared at me like I was an alien from another planet. This look then slowly morphed into more of a "there is no place on this planet you can ever hide from me" expression of demonic anger. My wife's boss heard the thud of the steak on the window impact and came quickly. She took in the scene, the steak sitting on the windowsill, the blood trail, my empty plate, and then gave me an inquisitive, puzzled look. I just didn't know what to say. It felt like minutes of silence, but there was probably only 3 or 4 seconds. Finally, the best I could manage was, I'm so sorry. I'm such a klutz. I don't know. I was just cutting it and it slipped. Just ask my wife. I'm really sorry. I will clean it up. I can't believe it. Both women continued to stare at me like I'd escaped from the loony bin as I smeared the blood around the window with my cloth napkin, dusted off the steak, and continued to mutter my incoherent explanation I knew no one was going to buy. I knew what I had to do. I sheepishly returned to my seat and proceeded to eat every bite of the disgusting, cold, chewy, bloody steak. I remained pretty quiet for the rest of the evening. My wife's only 2 words to me since the incident are, I'm fine. Update, just got the first post I'm fine communication from my wife via text, who is at work, saying, good news, my boss and I just had a good laugh at how much of a fucking idiot you are. I know you'll never live this down. Love you, you fucking dickhead.
Oh, a happy ending.
But
Yeah.
also, what a fucking idiot.
I know.
Like, it's so, like, at what point do you think, yeah, I'm just going to volley this steak? Like, that's the best thing to do.
Just like frisbee it out the window.
Yeah, or just drop it on the floor and say, oh, I'm really sorry. And then she'll go, it's
Or,
sorry.
or you just say, I'm really sorry. I like my steak cooked a little bit more. Is that okay?
Be polite.
Because if I had met someone for the first time and I cooked them a steak and they asked me that, I'd literally be like, "Oh my God, yes, let me do that right
exactly.
now." Like, it's not rude to ask
No.
that. You don't like your food, just be nice about it and just tell the person that you don't like it.
Yeah, don't volley it against a window, you know.
Fucking throw it at their nice clean window that they've clearly cleaned because you're all coming over.
You were going to get rid of it though. How would you get rid of it?
I don't know, you know. If they had a dog, I'd probably just feed it to that. But there you go.
Probably. If there was like, let's say there's like mashed potato as a side and like a bit of salad or something.
Yeah.
I'm cutting that steak up and I'm putting it in.
Hiding it in the yeah.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Like I'd eat around the edges because that's always like a cooked bit in it. And then
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good shout.
No plant pots, no.
No.
No plant pots.
No. Can you imagine if you hosted someone for dinner and then like 3 days later you just found their food in a plant pot
Fucking
next to the
hanging
table?
smell of steak all around your house. Just like...
Hanging, fucking hanging.
It's fucking hanging.
And the milk and the soda, isn't it?
Fucking hanging. Oh well, I enjoyed that. It wasn't.
That was a funny story. I like that.
Well, Rob, it's your turn next, mate.
All right.
You're next on it. So it doesn't have to be a "Am I an arsehole?" Doesn't have to be anything. Just a Reddit story that you feel would be worthy of reading. I'll be honest, I was quite lazy and found that one and was like, yeah, that'll do. But it actually turned out to be quite funny. So I'm kind of glad that I did. I did my research a little bit.
No, you didn't.
All right, fucking hell.
You definitely found that this morning, didn't you?
I actually didn't. It's been safe for like a week.
Oh, okay.
Right. Are we ready? Okay, just for a disclaimer before we start this, Kate's on the drink and so's Rob. So we originally planned to buy go on.
So I just interrupted Ash, but we were originally going to do alcohol-free alcoholic drinks, right? So you use 0%. I went to 3 different shops. Not there. So we just got the alcohol ones.
So Rob and Kate are going to get wavy, and I'm going to
wavy.
And I'm going to enjoy
They're
my
very
non-alcoholic
little.
ones. So do you want to start with the soft drinks or the non-alcoholic drinks? Because soft drinks first. Ease our way in.
Hard.
We'll start with the soft drinks, and then we can work up to the hard stuff, can't we?
Right, which one are we doing first then?
We'll go Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
I mean, mostly because I'm absolutely gasping and I need something nice to drink. So, right, let's get it. So, just for context, we've got Diet Coke versus Diet Pepsi, which is a real clash, in my opinion. And then we've got Copperberg, gin, and lemonade. Is it the mixed fruit or the strawberry and lime?
Strawberry and lime.
Strawberry and lime, yeah.
Cool, I've got strawberry and lime. And then we've got Gordon's pink gin and lemonade too. Right, let's get it.
I actually bought the mixed fruit one as well.
Did you?
Because it was in in Morrison's. It was four for £6 or one for £2.25. So
So I get
for
four, yeah.
50p more, I got two more cans.
Why not?
Brilliant.
Happy days, yeah. Right. Tuck
Cheers.
in, chin chin.
I love how tiny Rob's little can is. It's so little. It's about the
It's
size of
really
yeah.
Okay.
Now everyone who knows me knows that I am a Diet Coke girly.
Okay.
So I think you can probably guess what my score will
Yeah.
be.
So I think my scores are going to be a little bit biased today because I'm
I
very
drank 3 cans of Diet Coke yesterday.
I'm very dehydrated because I drank a lot of alcohol yesterday. So
Drink
any
water. Drink some water.
I do drink water.
Drink more.
It's not a fucking very good contest if we have water against water, is it?
No, I'm saying cleanse your palate. Drink some water.
Water versus sparkling water.
No, I'm not doing it.
I'll stick with this one, I think.
Yeah, not doing sparkling water. I will simply refuse.
You'll simply refuse. Right.
Stick that down.
Right. Okay.
There we go. Look.
I'm
You're
happy.
ready.
I'm ready. Rob, you ready?
Yeah.
Right. First vote of the day. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we've got
Oh,
a
interesting.
6.5. We've got a 5 and a 10, of course, from Kate because she, as described, is a Diet Coke girly. So there we go. I think it's all right. I don't personally don't think it's got a patch on Classic Coke. I think Classic Coke is far superior. You don't like
So how
it?
much is that? Is that 21.5?
Yeah. You don't like Classic Coke?
Nope.
I
Makes my tongue feel furry.
I've got nothing to rub
Very.
this out with.
See, this is what you need. One of these little
Oh,
pens with
rubber
the
clip.
I did
rubber on
have
it.
one, but hold on one second. Let me find one.
This does not want to rub out at all. But... There we go. There we go. Rob, what is your favourite fizzy drink?
Oh, to be honest, I think I quite like ginger beer and stuff like that.
Really? That's your favourite?
I think so. Ginger beer. What are the other ones? Yeah, I think ginger beer. It's weird.
Ugh. That's a
Actually,
really weird choice.
I know.
Mine's
Yeah,
Diet Coke. Or Pepsi Max Cherry. Can we include that in the drinks, please?
yeah. Maybe we can do like cherry Pepsi versus cherry Coke or something like that.
Or you could do, there's loads of different Pepsi Maxes. Like there's mango, there's raspberry,
Yeah, like
cherry,
lime and stuff like that.
lime, I think as well. Yeah, there's loads. And they're all delicious.
All right, yeah, we can include some of them.
Right, I'm back.
Cherry and lime and stuff like that. I think that sounds good.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
We're just talking about our favorite fizzy drinks, and how Rob's an absolute freak, and his favorite fizzy drink is ginger beer.
Yeah, I really like ginger beer. Like the old Jamaican one. That's like my favorite one.
Well,
Really, really rogue choice in it.
Ash hates ginger beer. He's like, well, what were you doing the other week,
fucking
Ash?
spicy as fuck.
We were like, that'll be the ginger.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, why is it bubbling in my throat or something?
Yes. It
Feels like
tasted
you
like I was
drink
eating nettles.
eating nettles, yeah.
Right. Diet Coke's done. This big chungy boy is with me as well.
I've got mine in my mug. I have got some in there.
Prove it.
Ew, you're drinking out of a mug.
It's just because I don't want to bring the massive bottle,
No, but
for
that's the comedy effect, is we're going to be drinking out of a bottle.
Ah. All right. Fucking hell.
Hey, at least we don't have the horrible lids.
Right.
Right.
Fucking hell. This is a flashback to running out your house and drinking in the park, look.
Yeah, it is. Just like you like pour a bit out and just like put one of them little vodkas in.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's get it.
Cheers,
I think
everyone.
do a massive swig, you two.
It's like when you get a Coke from the pub.
Oh, Excuse me.
Do you know what I mean?
Please continue.
Like when you ask for like half a Coke in the pub and they'll give you this and it tastes exactly the same.
Yeah, I think Spoons, they do Pepsi instead of Coke, don't they?
Side.
A lot of places do now, you know.
Yeah. I hate it though when you ask for a Coke and they go, "Oh, we've got Pepsi, is that all right?" And I'm like, "No, I asked for a Coke."
What do you expect them to do?
I'll just say I'll get something else then. Just give me a lemonade.
Well, would you rather they not tell you then?
I mean, that's true. Yeah, it's a
Be
fair
able to
point.
So
tell.
which is it? Would you rather order a Coke and get given a Pepsi? Because I know I wouldn't. If I ordered Diet Coke and was presented with a Diet Pepsi, I'd be throwing hands.
I'm going to assume then that a Diet Pepsi isn't going to get a 10 out of 10 from you.
Oh, it's not.
Right. On that note, get your scores on the doors.
No,
It's so
I'm good with
gassy.
that.
Oh my God.
It is really gassy, isn't
Really gassy. It's really carbonated. Like my eyes are watering.
it?
Yeah, it's more bubbly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely bubbly.
Ooh.
Right. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, so not great.
It's not as bad as I remember it being, though.
So I actually went a point up on Pepsi than I did Diet Coke.
Really?
I much prefer full fat Coke than I do full fat Pepsi.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Full fat Pepsi just tastes like sugar. So,
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah, I used to hate Diet Pepsi, but I'm not mad that I have this much of it now. So
yeah. You know, it's there if you need it.
yeah, because I was gonna buy the. Is it just me or can you just not get bottles of it anywhere, like little
No,
Yeah,
ones or like singular cans?
yeah, I couldn't get any.
I was like, why is there singular cans of every other drink other than Diet Pepsi?
I know.
Really weird, right? So I was either gonna get the 8 pack of cans for
Well, a big bottle.
like I don't know, it was like £4 or a big bottle. So
Fucking hell.
what did that get overall?
7.5 plus 6 plus 5.
yeah.
So 14.5.
Oh, Diet Coke absolutely
It's landslided it. So I
donked
know.
it. That is a landslide as well.
So if I remember rightly, one of our previous guests and a close personal friend of yours, Kate, is a big Diet Coke hater. So it'll be interesting to see that this is actually going to, in fact, going to go through.
Accurate girlies.
So there you go.
What's
Right.
next?
What's next is the what is supposed to be non-alcoholic drinks, but are actually alcoholic in some cases. I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
guess, yeah.
oh, that Pepsi is a mad one. Oh, are we going Gordon's first?
Gordon's
Yeah,
first.
I think so. You've got a yellow thing in yours, Kate. What is it?
It's lemonade. You asked us to get the lemonade one.
I might have gotten the. Oh no, I've got the right one. I think. Have you got a yellow thing on yours?
There's gin and lemonade. That's pink and lemonade. What's yours? Got say tonic on it.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Ah,
I'll
it's
just
all
have to
right. It's all right. It's all gin in it.
No, because that's a big impact on the flavor.
Do you
Is the
think?
mixer. I cannot
maybe
stand
actually.
gin and tonic, but I love a gin and lemonade.
Mm.
Tonic is just like cardboard water. It's gross.
Anyway, should we get on with it?
Oh, the smell. Mm, yeah.
Do you know what? For the one person that's actually got the 0%, it smells exactly what I would open a can of gin and lemonade and taste.
I've not had gin and lemonade in like months. But I don't drink very often at all.
Yeah.
So when I do, it's like a bit of an event. But pink gin and lemonade is like my go-to.
Right. I see if it's no different. Oh yeah, it's night and day. Honestly.
It's just good, in it? It's just
No, but
yummy.
like that is night and day difference to yours. Like,
Really?
yeah, it's unbelievable how much difference that is. Like, because
Really?
I've got every other taste apart from that little tiny kick of gin. You know, that
There's no
little.
kick in this either.
No, but you get like a little kind of like you can tell that there's alcohol in it.
I don't know. It's only it's only 5%. So it's like a cider's worth of
Yeah.
like alcohol. It's not like when we make drinks, you do get that little warm feeling and you
Yeah,
throw it,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
you? I ain't got that with this.
Right.
So
I don't know.
I
For me,
wonder I wonder if we compared the two
yeah.
like together, if we
Like it
could
Yeah.
smells
actually,
exactly like I'd expect a gin and lemonade to smell. But
yeah.
then when I drank it, it just tastes like strawberry, fizzy strawberry juice. It doesn't taste like anything else. What about you, Rob?
I mean, I've got the tonic, haven't I?
Yeah, but still.
It's like it tastes like shit. So
I
what
think
we're
it's all
saying
right.
is this round we all have a different drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brilliant.
essentially. Yeah. So it's gone really
but
well.
It's like
they're all by
it's
the
blood
same
and pink
company.
gin, kind of. That's what this round is basically.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say, yeah, there's a massive difference. I'm not scoring it on that. I'm scoring it on how it tastes itself.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's unbelievable the difference.
I like that though. I'll be finishing that later.
Right, are we ready?
Yeah,
Three.
My pen's
Rob's
running
not
out.
ready.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, I might have to tell you what it is because pen's running out a little bit.
Three, two, one. 7.5, 7, and I've gone for a 5.
19
Why
and a half.
why have you gone five?
You are?
Why have you gone five?
It's just very sweet, and like I don't mind drinking sweet stuff if I know that it's going to get me drunk. If it's not going to
Yeah,
get me
it's because
drunk,
yours is different because you haven't got alcohol in it, whereas we do.
yeah,
So.
that's what I mean. Like I could drink a million, well, not a million of those. That's dramatic, but I could drink like 5 or 6 of those and be like, yeah, that's really nice because I know eventually I'm going to get a nice buzz off it. But I can't drink 5 or 6 of them. No.
It just tastes like a night out to me. I'm excited to try this one though.
Virgo.
Strawberry and
Copperberg,
lime.
strawberry and lime, lemon gin, and yeah, lemon gin lemonade flavored drink. Again, only one of us has got 0%. But Rob, have you got the right one this with everyone else, yeah?
Yeah, the ones, yeah.
Happy
I think it's
days.
hard to get the
Yours
it's
has
hard
got
to
that
get them.
nice, like just out the fridge ripple, Rob.
What do you
You
mean?
know that like with it. Oh
The
yeah.
condensation is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Say that
got
in
the
an Aussie
cold.
accent. The condensation.
Condensation. Right, let's go.
Oh,
It's
it
very
smells
pink.
better. Is it?
Oh, it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, it smells nicer,
It
I
smells
think.
very fruity.
I feel like it smells very syrupy.
Ash is like, yeah,
Oh, you don't look impressed.
It's got that weird Copperberg aftertaste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mine just the taste of it just went away. Like I put it like I it went into my mouth and then it went. There was just nothing. It was like a fizz for like 1 second, and then it just disappeared. It tasted like sparkling water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was like that initial strawberry and lime kick when it went in, and then turned into sparkling water. So
Maybe it went through a flavor extraction machine.
maybe. Where did I put my pen? Okay. Actually, no, change my mind. Right. Three, two, one. Let's go. Is that a 9? Oh, okay.
Oh,
So 3
13,
and 4, 7, 12,
13.
13.
oh,
Yep.
you guys are lower than me.
Fuck, my maths is terrible.
Yeah, it
So
wasn't as nice, was it? That one.
pink gin's back
No.
then for another
So
round.
yeah, we've got Diet Coke and pink gin.
Diet Coke,
Do
pink gin are your winners for today.
you think we should get the non-alcoholic and the alcoholic next time and then compare them against
Yeah, but please make it something easier for me to buy in a shop.
Heineken, something like that?
Um, we still at some point in the future we said we're going to do an actual alcohol night, aren't we?
I mean, me and Rob just have.
Yeah, me and
Yeah, but
Kate.
that doesn't
Yeah.
I'm
count because
fucked.
I wasn't part of that. Let me be part of something. Okay, yeah. So we've got Diet Coke and Pink Gin that went through. So we'll return to those at some point in the future. But that was Duel of the Drinks for the week. We have a couple of things left to talk about before we wrap up for the day, so we'll get cracking on those. Gaming. Let's talk about gaming. God forbid it's kind of a gaming podcast, and we don't actually talk much about gaming.
I say this every time.
I know, but here we are. Obviously, the new season of Fortnite is vastly on its way out. That was the wrong terminology. It's rapidly approaching the end. I have not particularly enjoyed it. I've muddled through it, I would say, is my version of events for this season. Yeah, it's
I've hated this season, but also this is the highest level I've ever been and the most I've played any season.
right. Do you think that's more
So
that
different game mods, new people that I'm playing with.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, is it more that you kind of new interactions and stuff like that you wanted to
Meeting
play?
a lot of new people, so it's nice to play different people. I played a lot of Reload the past
Yeah,
few days,
yeah,
but all I did last pod was bitch about Reload. So
exactly. So this is exactly. I think I've been similar in the sense that like I haven't been this high level. I don't think in a couple of seasons, but that's because I've been playing with new people
yeah.
and I'm
And
sick
I've
of playing with
recently
Rob all the
discovered
time.
Bed Wars. I love Bed Wars.
I've not tried it yet.
Really
I missed
fun.
out.
So I actually played Bed Wars with you the other day, and it was pretty fun to be fair. We'll have to give it a go as a collective, but yeah, it's good
Yeah.
fun. And
We could get like if we can get like 12 people and we could do 4 sets of 3 people and do
that'd
it
be wicked to
properly.
be fair. Yeah,
That'd be
that'd be
fun,
good.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it better than Floor's Lava, would you say?
I do like Floyd's Lava as well, though. So it's.
It's not as good as
Hate
Cake.
Floor as Lava.
um, what about you, Rob? How do you feel like this season's been?
Looking forward to it ending, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, it's just the cars, really. Get rid of cars, go back to normal. Kind of.
yeah. I have to agree. I think there was a period like mid-season where the car hype kind of died down, and it felt
Yeah.
more like a normal game again. But then recently, again, it's just become. Do you know what? It's that, and it's the Magneto powers. They're so unbelievably overpowered. It's a joke.
Yeah, but when
Like
I try and use them, it doesn't even do anything to anyone.
exactly.
It's stupid.
It's one of but it is one of those mythics where if you've got it in your possession and they don't, it's the fucking best thing since sliced bread. But
Yeah.
if someone else has got it and you don't, basically you've got no chance because there's nothing that can counteract it.
Yeah.
But
So, do we want to talk about what's been leaked for the new update?
oh, why not? Let's do it.
Spoiler alert, if anybody doesn't want to know,
Yeah,
mute
mute us.
now. Yeah.
Muted.
So, Epic Games have confirmed that Season 3 will end and downtime will begin August 15th at 8 p.m. PT, 11 p.m. ET, and 4 a.m. BST, August 16th. So, ours is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It's not clear how long the server will be offline. The new seasons tend to take much longer to roll out than regular updates. So the game could be out of action for hours, but that's okay for us because it starts at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
We've had Marvel teased again.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 is set to be another Marvel-themed season after the version 30.10 update brought back Stark Industries beacons that were found around the map in Chapter 2 Season 4. These can now be seen again on the island, teasing the return of Iron Man and co. According to the leaked roadmap, Doctor Doom will be the main antagonist of Season 4, and fans have already been speculating the icon villain is actually the Wanderer that we've been seeing walking around. Season 3 will end with a mini live event to set up the Marvel season, similar to Titan's Hand. This is what happened last night. I don't know if you guys were aware. In the Titan Hands live event, Pandora's box was open and it gave rise to the sandstorm that ushered in the Wasteland of Sandstorm and transformed it into the map that it is currently. Last night's was Brutal Beachhead, I think, exploded and revealed that Pandora's, the lava that was underneath.
Yeah.
That's where Pandora's box has been the whole time.
All right. Okay.
However, while all signs are pointing towards Chapter 5 Season 4 being Marvel themed, there is no official confirmation from Epic Games. Do you want to know some new weapons that have been leaked?
Yeah. Why not?
One of them.
Well,
So,
should we dissect it first and then move on to the
okay.
weapons? And by dissect, I mean fuck Marvel. I'm not playing next season.
I have not played a Marvel season yet.
I think I missed
But
it
you
as well.
say this every season. Fuck that. I'm not playing next
I know
season.
I
And you
do.
end up playing.
I know I
You will
do.
end up playing because
I
you're
just
basically a Fortnite streamer.
no, I'm
Sorry to
not.
tell you, mate, but you're going to be
No,
playing Fortnite.
no, I'm not. Oh, I mean, I when I it's been my least favorite season since I've been playing Fortnite since the start, just because it was just the insane amount of mythics and powers and everything that was there. It just
Mm,
didn't feel like Fortnite anymore. It just
right.
felt
I mean,
like
it does it now.
well, it's still a little bit, yeah. You still got the main like functions and like bits here and I mean, yeah, obviously there are some powers and stuff like that in the
The
game, but
cars, the fist,
yeah.
Magneto.
But like take that and times it by like 10 and you've got a Marvel season. Like,
Reckon they'll just do what they normally do. It'll be the first week is just going to be ridiculous,
yeah.
unplayable, and then it'll go back down again.
I mean, we'll see. I'm not ruling myself out playing it, but I do see my game time decreasing a lot given that it's a Marvel season next season, just because I just don't get on. I think it's all very overhyped. Fucking I don't know why, but Iron Man just gets under my skin. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I just can't stand the cunt.
What do you think
Fucking
it is
hell.
about him? Ash? What
You
is it?
are?
What is it about him you don't like?
I don't know. I think
He's
I don't.
jealous.
Uh,
Could be
He's
jealous.
jealous,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't particularly like Robert Downey Jr., if I'm being honest. I think he's an arrogant prick.
He's a beautiful man, though.
I mean, to each
He's
his own, you know.
pretty. He is pretty.
He's
Yeah.
quite old now, though, isn't he? I don't know if he's still got it.
I don't know if he's pretty now. I've not seen him now, but he is pretty.
But yeah, that's just my two pence on next season. I don't know whether you guys are excited about playing a Marvel season or what.
I
Oh,
never really care about the theme of the season. I just get excited for a new season because thank fuck this one's finished, you
Yeah.
know?
yeah, I'm looking
Okay.
Because
forward to
everyone
it.
gets sick of it by the end of it, don't they?
You all
Yeah,
right?
I'm just looking forward to this one ending and something
Yeah.
different.
Something
Mm-hmm.
different. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic, which is not uncommon. Um, but
Yeah.
Are we doing the classic, check out the battle pass together, are we?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Are we
mean,
inviting Kate to it? As an honorary metric mate?
Kate's here if she wants to be, of course, but there's never any pressure to do so. Um, but she'll probably be doing it with someone else anyway. So it's
I don't really do that. I just
do you not? Oh, it's like a routine thing. Me and Rob have always done it. Like every new season before we're both not allowed to play the game until we're both ready to play the game on launch day. Because we both have to sit through the battle pass together and see what's about.
I just
I
can't
do.
wait to go through it page by page.
I'm not sitting around waiting for you two to be ready to play.
Part of being a metric mate, Kate.
Yeah,
Well,
Sign
if
me
you
out.
I thought
no
you were an
pressure.
OG, Kate. What that's changed.
Sign me out. Doing what all the OGs seem to be doing, I'll leave.
All right, fucking hell.
You want to play this game? I will play this game.
Right, so yeah, you were talking about leaked weapons. Tell us about
Yeah.
leaked weapons.
Oh, yeah.
So there are 5 leaked weapons so far. We have the dual SMG, the
Oh,
Anvil Launcher version 2, Wolverine's Claws, Striker Burst Rifle version 2, and a Super Launch Pad.
super
Okay.
So,
launch. Okay.
yeah. So, according to data miners, the update will bring a host of new weapons and items, including some updated versions of old favorites. The dual SMGs appear to be a pair of machine guns that can be wielded akimbo, offering less accuracy but plenty of firepower. Meanwhile, Wolverine's claws will likely be a new melee weapon, and the
Melee.
super launch pad will fire players even further into the air to let them reposition. The leak also mentions versions 2 of the Anvil Launcher and Striker Burst Rifle.
Mhm.
It isn't entirely clear how these will be different to the original RPG and Assault Rifle, respectively, but they could undergo a small rework to their stats and appearance.
Right.
And then it just says we expect more details, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's the leaks according to charlieintel.com.
Well, the dual SMGs will be very much a spray and pray jobby, I would say, given
Okay.
the lack of accuracy. The burst, I'm a big fan of return. I've always preferred the burst to the traditional assault rifle, just so that
I
you can
hate
get
the
better.
burst assault rifle.
Yeah, you just get better
Well,
accuracy with it, I think.
it's in reload at the minute. It's the
Yeah,
burst
yeah, yeah.
assault rifle, and I hate it. I will drop a purple burst assault rifle for a grey normal one.
Fuck, you know.
Really?
Yeah, can't use it. It shoot. I don't mind. I was saying this to my friends earlier. I don't mind a burst gun, like the
Yeah,
burst SMG. I didn't mind it
yeah,
because it was da 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 da. Whereas
yeah,
the assault rifle is like, then it'll shoot again.
yeah,
Yeah, like
A bit
it
more of
just
a
takes a
delay.
minute. Like,
yeah, yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Question is though, is hunting rifle coming back in?
No, I won't. Don't get my hopes up. I get my hopes up every
You never
wait,
season.
the
know.
hunting rifle's in reload.
I know, but like,
Could be.
will they get rid of it when reload either goes or changes?
I don't think they'll get rid of reload. I hope they don't, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
I
It'll
have a
be
sneaky
Yes.
suspicion that they'll change the map at some point.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I don't mind
Yeah,
that,
but
but I don't think they'll get rid
yeah,
of
I
reload.
don't know if they'll ever get fully rid of it because I think the demand has been way too high for it.
Yeah,
Um,
and people are enjoying it. So
yeah. So, but yeah, if it came back in the regular game mode, Rob, to answer your question, I would like be fucking buzzing. But I don't
You'd
think
be
it's
loving that season, wouldn't you? That Marvel season.
honestly. If I couldn't give a fuck whether it was all Marvel. If it had a hunting rifle in it, I'd play it every day.
Maybe like a Marvel wrap on the hunting rifle.
No, don't go too far now. Come on.
there's gonna be a new Peely in the battle pass. I know that.
It is a Wolverine Peely. I've seen it
Yeah, I've
already.
Oh
seen it in the
yeah.
teaser.
Yeah. Fuck's
Wolverine
sake,
Peely.
more Peelys, man.
You love
Um,
Wolverine. Right?
I do love a Peely, to be fair, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. Um, there's they keep trying to outdo themselves every season, so hopefully they'll come up with something good next season. But we will be back with an episode after the season started, so we can give you our first impressions as well about what
Yes.
we thought and whether we were accurate about what we thought the season was going to be like. Um, and whether they've just put Marvel themed cars in and it's just the same season as this one, who knows? But once we've done our research, we will come back to you with our findings and let you know whether it's worth playing or whether it's not. Right. So before we conclude, there's just a couple of other things that we like to do before we finish. So shall we move on to our tracks of the week? So yeah, tracks of the week. What's been in everyone's ears this week? What's been going on?
I am obsessed with Vibration by Subfocus.
Oh, okay. So is this a new sub focus or is this like an old sub focus?
Um, Song credits. I don't know. I don't
Because I
think it's
used to
new.
fucking love sub focus back in the day.
I
But
don't think it's a new one. It was just
no.
it was playing on our V's stream. She was streaming marbles and it was playing in the background. I was like, "What is
Okay.
this song called?
Yeah.
I need to know." Yeah.
All right, okay. So that's your track of the week. Yep.
Yes.
Sweet. Rob?
I've been going pretty old school actually. I've gone for Red Hot Chili Peppers, and it's a song called "Don't Forget Me." I think it's
Oh,
quite good.
okay. Okay. See, I've never been a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, I'll be honest. Just because he reminds me of some guy I went to high school with who was a massive fucking dickhead. So it kind of put me off Red Hot Chili Peppers. Um,
Oh,
yeah, my opinions on things are kind of quite subjective, I've noticed over the last
I was
like
bullied as a child, so I don't like tuna anymore.
yeah. I don't like Robert Downey Jr. because he's a prick. That's my whole reasoning. There you go. What has been on mine this week? Let's have a look.
I need to look at my on repeat playlist as well. That will give us a better
yeah.
my on repeat just doesn't really change because I kind of just listen to my on repeat. So
Yeah. Let me have a look.
I am also obsessed with the Six the musical soundtrack. Just
Oh,
throwing that out there.
okay.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. I love it.
Love it. I love it.
Uh, okay, so yeah,
Actually,
my track of the week is a song called Last Laugh by someone called Don Toliver. It's very kind of R&B type, hip hop type music. So if you have a desire to go and listen to Don Toliver, please do. He's very good. Um,
Thanks.
but I haven't looked at my own repeat yet, so I need to have a look at my own repeat. Let me have a nosy. Where do I find on repeat again? Do I just search it?
Just search on repeat and it'll come up.
All right, okay. Then we need the top
Also,
track.
just search day list as well.
That's not even on
What's
my
the top
repeat.
track?
Spotify's lying to me. I swear to God, I've not heard this song in ages. Apparently my on repeat is the Jonas Blue dance version of Fast Car. Yeah, it's not.
Okay, Capital FM.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But it's not though. Like I think it came on shuffle like once over the last week. So apparently that's been on repeat. So there you go.
Maybe you're not
What
repeating
is-
any other song.
I just
Right,
listened to
repeat
that and
only
that's it.
one.
What about yours?
What is yours, Rob?
Which one is it? Sorry, on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Mine's Girls by the Kid Laroi, which was my song of the week last time.
Okay.
Mine is Borderline by Tame Impala.
Ooh, you always got such like artistic songs, Rob.
Rob's cool when he
Yeah.
comes to music.
I'm fucking Capital Campbell FM, so you know, there you go.
It's AC remix, isn't it?
I think my second one is Fat Bottom Girl by Queen, actually. That was
I love that song. What a
What a
song.
tune. And then I
Okay.
need
Yeah, what about your day list?
my day list is Truck Cowboy Sunday Evening.
I love that. Mine is Lit Yeeted Sunday Evening. And I'm not even joking either.
And your top song is a Post Malone one, is it?
Yeah, well, yeah, Over Now by Post Malone.
Mine is She's Got the Best of Me by Luke Combs. Absolute
Quite a
tune.
lot of Post Malone on there, actually.
What about you, Robbo?
So mine's called 90s Alternate Air Guitar Evening.
Ooh, that sounds like a good
Uh,
evening. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah. And then the song is Scar Tissue by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it says on mine. You listened to bougie and melodic rap on Sundays in the evening. Here's some lit yeeted snowboarding American trap mixtape and rock style.
Fuck me. It sounds like they just tried to include loads of cool words in between what they actually
Yeah,
wanted
what
to
is
say.
snowboarding?
Yeah, mine says you listen to Cowboy and Horse on Sundays in the evening. Here's some truck, cowboy, horse, cowgirl, back roads, and stomping grounds.
Nice.
So apparently
I
I
do love a bit of cowboy music at the moment, a little country. Love it.
Mine sounds a bit weird. It says you listen to Doof Doof and New Brave.
I get doof doof a lot as well.
I don't know what Doof Doof is.
Oh, bloody hell. Right. As usual, it's been a bloody pleasure. I can confirm, and I hope that I'm not as severely hungover as I am right now, and have a bit more energy in the next episode because I'm aware I've been a little bit flaggy today, so I do apologise. In case it's been noticed, which it definitely has.
We
I'm sure.
never noticed. No,
Yeah, you
I
had
didn't
noticed.
notice.
Oh. Is there anything anyone wants to push before we leave? Before we part ways?
V started streaming a bit more regularly.
He has.
She's doing marbles and I really like it. She's got a nice setup and it's just chill. So Victoria Louise _ on Twitch.
Please, yes, go and give her a follow. She's cracker and her streams are very fun and chilled out. So please, yes, would be lovely. Rob, anything you want to push?
Yeah, I guess maybe go follow ACmmetric and KO_TTV.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's just appreciate that you've actually used ACmmetric for the first time fucking ever.
I know, yeah.
Skip this that other one, you know, for just one episode.
Well, thank you. Yeah, go give me and Kate a follow. We would greatly appreciate it. You'll often find either one of us in either one of our streams anyway.
Yeah,
we often stream quite regularly together anyway. So
we should say actually,
go on.
If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe to the YouTube.
Hey, look at that! Rob's doing something I completely fucking forgot to do. So there you go. If you don't subscribe and As an extra caveat, not an extra caveat, as an extra addition, if you do subscribe, please DM us at Metric Mates on Instagram and let me know that you've subscribed, and I will donate £1 to the charity of the month on my Twitch channel. So you will be doing some good simply by hitting that button. You're helping the channel, you're helping a charity. It's just a good time. So please go ahead and do it.
Is there a limit, Ash? So like if 1,000 people sub, are you gonna give £1,000?
I mean, if overnight the channel blows up, then I'm afraid not. No, my generosity only hits a certain point. If I wake up tomorrow morning and we've got 1,000 subscribers, I'm really sorry. I'm just not going to do it.
You've got to DM you though, haven't you? You've got to read those DMs. So.
Yeah, provided you DM me, and if I get tell you what, if I get 1,000 DMs by tomorrow morning, all saying they've subscribed and I've got proof of it, I'll do it. I'll do it. But
By
I'm not
tomorrow.
so. But that doesn't mean, Rob, you can go and be all fancy on your computer and make like a bot accounts because it's just not going to work that way.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Right. Anyway, yeah, it's been a pleasure. I haven't got anyone really to shout out apart from the two lovely people who I'm here with, and of course myself, because why wouldn't I shout myself out? I'm amazing. Go and follow me, please. So yeah,
Please.
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 I've decided to make it a personal goal to chase a creator code. So
Oh,
we are
nice.
gonna keep moving on towards trying to get to that 1,000 follower mark.
So
So
where are you now, roughly?
am I 860?
We are so close.
Yeah.
You've got this. You've got this.
So
Give it like a couple of months. You've got this.
yeah, so if we
Easy.
can get to 1,000 and get a creator code, that would be really cool. And I feel like that's something that I can focus on getting towards. There was something else that I wanted to push, but I can't remember what it was, so it can't be that important. Myself and Rob are starting a weekly kind of stream together. We're not going to do it on particular days, but we're starting a solo co-op game every week to kind of switch up from the Fortnite. So we're going to be playing Borderlands 3 from the beginning right through to the very end for a couple of hours on stream during the week. So that should be fun. And if people want to join as well, they're more than welcome to, because I think it's up to 4-player co-op as well. So that's something that's going to switch up Fortnite, because apparently everyone fucking hates it when I play anything other than Fortnite.
Yeah,
So for weeks I've been putting my schedule up as, I'm going to do the finals this day, or I'm going to do extra fight this day, and then everyone's like, just play Fortnite for fuck's sake.
Stop giving us the option then.
Well, this is true.
You say you're going to play the finals, and then on the day that you're going to play the finals, you put a poll up saying, what should I play? Finals or Fortnite? So, of course, I'm going to go on my 4 different Instagrams and vote for Fortnite. Obviously.
Obviously, because that's completely normal behavior.
I've just gained 2 more Instagrams.
But yeah, it's as always, it's been a pleasure. We'll be back more regularly, hopefully moving forward. But yeah, if there's nothing else, gang, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you all again very soon.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye, Rob.
Bye.
Bye.